Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm William Strife and this is my Fallout 3 playthrough. Just to remind everyone, this is the vanilla version of Fallout 3, no DLC or extended content is installed, and I have visual modifications running to just enhance the look of the game, but all of the actual gameplay content has remained untouched. If you want to know more about the mods that I have installed, I'll have a separate video up that will detail all of the modifications I'm running. And the final thing to mention is my character is big gun centric with an emphasis on having a low repair skill for enhanced difficulty. So, with all of that said, I hope you enjoy the play.
There are probably mire lurks down here. Sure enough, there's one. Oh, there's another. I'm pretty sure that mire lurks are super vulnerable to fire. Hey, over here, come on. Okay. No, that's not it. Here we go. Plasma rifle. Come on. Come on. I really shouldn't be using the plasma rifle. Here we go. Because my energy weapon skill is so low. It's pretty much big guns or bust. Just grab this nuka. Can't forget the... Let's check the egg hutch. Whoa! Whoa! A lot of mire lurks down here. Nearly got me. Okay, check the egg. Clutch, whatever. Let's see. Whiskey? You know, something that I really like about Fallout 3, specifically Fallout 3, sort of in New Vegas, but it's not as prominent of a feature there. The water. Just the bodies of water in this game. They look fantastic. Something that really bothered me in Oblivion was the fact that the water literally looked like a flat piece of geometry that intersected with the land, and you got this hard line, and they fixed that. There's this soft water transition to the land, so you don't get this hard line. And whenever I saw that, I was like, wow, this looks a whole lot better. So much better than Oblivion. And I thought, well, it's great. Bethesda's nipped that in the bud. It's been fixed. I'm not going to have this ugly, model collision between water and land whenever the next Elder Scrolls game comes out. And then Skyrim comes out, and it goes straight back to what was going on in Oblivion with, it's like the water meets the land, and you get this really clear, hard edge where it's flat obvious that you're in a video game, and they've made no effort to, fade the water out as it gets to the shore, which really it just bugs me so much. It takes me out of the game. Anyways, this should be the place down in the metro tunnels there, but far be it for me to ignore this grocery store over here. Save just in case things crash on me. Ooh. Oh, I hear rad roaches. Time for an epic stomping. Here it comes. Grind him into the dirt. Or, well, the pavement, the tile, whatever. Once more. Just for good measure. Haha. Squashed. There we go. Plenty of good supplies in here. Sugar bombs.
And now one of my inspirational quotes. The mouth of your president, John Henry Eaton. Straight to your heart. We can afford all we need, but we cannot afford all we want. Greetings again, sweetheart.
Yeah, sure, Eden. Whatever you say. We can afford all we need, but not all we want. If only that was true. Pretty sure that the wasteland is full of people dying because they can't afford what they need. Much less what they want. And whenever you reach that point, I'm pretty sure that what you want is also what you need. Whenever you're starving to death, you know, just food and water. Not a bad haul. I've got to be certain to check all of the shelves here because I know that in a couple of previous videos people have, you know, just basically melted down or just fallen apart because I'll be so focused on looting the floor that I'll completely forget to check the shelves and I'll miss something like a quantum. I know that happened at one point whenever I was searching a shack out in the middle of nowhere. Okay. I think that's everything. Let's get moving. And I'm almost certain that there are no other stores around here that I can go into. So, let's just head down to the metro tunnels and look for the family. Save, just to be safe. Okay. Onward we go. What do we have here? I wonder who killed the Wastelander. Right through this door should be...
You're not here to try and steal my secrets, are you?
Secrets? What secrets?
The secret of making Ultrajet, obviously. Oh, damn it. Now the cat's out of the bag. Typical me.
Ultrajet, eh? Is that some sort of super chem?
I suppose you could say that. Ultrajet is almost double the potency of Jet. Perfect for ghouls. Jet barely affects us, you see. Only trouble is, it's almost impossible to gather the ingredients together. Say, you might be able to help me with that.
Nothing's free in this world, Murphy.
Yeah, no kidding. I didn't think you were a freaking charity. It takes 3 things to make Ultrajet. 2 of the ingredients I got plenty of. The other one is a little harder to find. Sugar bombs. For every box of sugar bombs you bring me, I'll pay you 15 caps. So you in?
Maybe. Make it 30 caps and you got yourself a deal.
Fine, anything to get what I need. Now scram, I got some preparing to do.
Righto. Well, let's,
So what did you bring me?
before that, have you heard of the family?
Sure, I stay away from them and they don't bother me. It's a good relationship. They live somewhere east of here. If you're feeling foolish, I think there's an underground way through their place, deeper into the metro station here.
Alright. Well, I've got sugar bombs for you.
Good. Good. There's more out there, so go and find it.
Fooah! I don't think these caves last too long. Should go straight up into the... Whoop. There's no water nearby. Why are they even nesting down here? Oh, oh! Don't want this, don't want this. Okay, I think I need to watch out for traps. Probably a good idea. Oop. Disarm. Another frag mine. Family should be just around the corner here, if I'm not mistaken. There might be more things to find in the metro here. I don't... it's one of those things I can't quite remember whether or not... Ooh. This one, I almost missed this one. There we go. I can never remember whether or not the, Oh! I can never remember what's in these metro tunnels. I used to have a really good map of what was where. Oh, here we go.
Whoa, whoa, slow down there. This area's off limits to everyone but the family. Where the hell do you think you're going?
I really need to get by you. It's important I find what I'm looking for.
All right, all right. I guess you look harmless enough. If I were you, I'd speak to Vance before you poke around too much. You can usually find him on the mezzanine overlooking the common area.
Okay, but why don't you tell me a little bit about the family?
We are a badass gang, and we don't take shit from nobody. We also don't like nosy assholes who creep around asking too many stupid questions.
Well, aren't you kind? I'll be on my way then.
Just remember, I got my eyes on you. We all do.
Yeah, aren't you a wonderful person? Fantastic greeting, asshole.
Right here, right now. From this moment
I
onward,
don't want to go stealing anything, really.
are its highest priority.
Eden, God. I don't want to steal much of anything because I don't want them to get after me. Well, that I'm definitely not going to leave behind. I am using the flamer right now. There we go. Nothing wrong with a little bit of bad karma here and there. After all, I am trying to stay neutral in this playthrough. I don't know, I might end up dipping into negative territory, or I don't know, the way that I'm going to play this quest out, Blood Ties, it might end up making me a good person. I'm not entirely certain. I'm going to have to keep a close eye on my karma. It's ridiculously hard to remain neutral in this game. For every positive action, you have to make a negative action, and vice versa. But anyways, Vance, talk.
Welcome to Meresti, human.
Right, let's talk.
Welcome to our home. My people call me Vance. I lead this group of weary travelers and outcasts who need a home. And to what do I owe the pleasure of your visit?
This place is very different from any other settlements I've seen.
What you see before you is the last bastion of hope for the downtrodden and misunderstood. It is a sanctuary for the oppressed and a beacon of faith for the tyrannized. We are the remnants of society, cast aside like the clean-picked bones of a hunter's feast. I led my flock beneath the sun-baked sands of the wasteland to keep them safe and teach them my ways. Men of science would call us cannibals, eaters of human flesh. Society labels us as monsters, demons, and the unclean.
None of that talk is necessary. I know exactly what you are.
I am afraid that the knowledge required to appreciate our true nature is far above your level of comprehension.
Your ways. So you're reforming these people.
Ah, your words illustrate why the hardships persist for my people. Reforming implies something is wrong with them and needs to be eliminated. I think of my teachings as more of an improvement, a way to transcend our cannibalistic nature.
Yeah, well, a cannibal by any other name is still a cannibal.
That is completely untrue. Your difficulty grasping the concept that change is possible in my people perplexes me. Let me try a different approach. Let me counter that ignorance with a lesson in objectivity. I say we are no longer cannibal, only consuming the blood of our prey. What would that make us in your eyes?
I have no idea.
Then that is a mystery you will have to solve on your own. In ceremony, each member of the family must speak one of the laws. It is theirs to remember and to enforce. Perhaps from these laws you can discover what we are. Return to me when you are ready.
Great. Now I have to read their freaking terminal. While most of the information on this computer is very informative, I'm probably not going to bother reading most of it. I'm just going to skip through the notes.
Feeding grounds. These are perilous times for the family. We must feed, but the wasteland is a dangerous place. The only way to feed without massive loss of life is by getting close to the smaller human settlements. We will therefore use cunning and stealth to achieve our goals. No one is to forcibly enter any of their homes. We must keep our actions civilized. It's the only thing keeping us from being the animals they claim us to be.
You wish to speak to me again?
I think I finally understand what you people are.
Indeed. Tell me what you've learned from the laws. What do you think we are?
If I said vampires, and you said I was right, we'd both be crazy.
Do you think I believe I can turn into a bat and fly away? Of course not. Do I cast my image in a mirror? Absolutely. Now ask me if I believe these individuals from every corner of the wasteland need me to give them a sense of purpose and identity. I have shown these people the ways of the vampire. I have provided them shelter, organization, and a sense of belonging.
And you do this by teaching them that they're mythical beings?
Now you disappoint me. You need to open your mind and think for a moment before you pass judgment. I have reined in their cravings and taught them to eat not of the flesh, but to drink of the blood. Most importantly, they have a family. A place where their quirks are tolerated and understood.
Right. Well, the whole reason why I'm even here is because I'm searching for a young man named Ian West.
Ah, yes, my newest charge. What would you want with him?
Ian shouldn't be here. He has a family that misses him.
We are his family. If he were to leave, how can you be certain he would not feel the same way about us? Ian is at a critical moment in his life right now. After all that occurred in Arafu, he is scared and confused. It would be ill-advised for me to allow you to speak to him while he decides what he wants to do.
Wait a minute. What happened to him?
Ian's hunger for flesh overwhelmed him. It drove him to kill his parents. Because of my intervention that night, he stopped just short of being lost forever to his cravings for flesh.
Are you telling me that Ian is a cannibal?
I am telling you, he will no longer be labeled as such. He has become one of us, a member of the family. The hunger that drives us must be kept in check. It is one of the most difficult things to teach. Ian lost control because no one was around to guide him. His own family was alien to him.
Listen, you have to let me speak to him.
No, it would not be right to disturb him in this time of meditation. I am sorry, but I cannot allow it.
Listen, I have a proper understanding of the family. I need to speak to Ian.
I had always assumed if a human happened upon our home, it would be for the purpose of our extermination. It appears my fears were ill-placed. It is a pleasant surprise to meet someone as amenable as yourself. Very well. I will allow you to speak to Ian. Perhaps you can help him come to grips with his greatest enemy, himself.
Okay, let's talk to this kid and find out what his side of the story is. Hey. Hello.
Huh? How'd you get in here?
The door.
What do you want?
I've been looking all over for you.
I guess I shouldn't be surprised. I'm sure Evan King is pretty pissed right about now. I bet he has the entire town out looking for me. He's worse than my parents.
I'm here to take you home, Ian.
Home? I don't have a home anymore. I made sure of that, didn't I?
I know what you did. Vance told me everything.
Then you must think I'm some kind of a monster.
Look, Ian, I know loss too. I know it hurts. But staying here is not the answer.
There's something inside me, something completely messed up. I'm a mutant, a fucking freak. The only person I was ever able to talk to was my sister Lucy, and she's gone. No one gives a shit about me except Vance and the family. Can't you understand that?
Let's go home, Ian. The only way to beat your nightmares is to face them.
You know, for a second there, you sounded just like Vance. And you're right. I don't know what I'm running away from, but given time, maybe things can go back to the way they used to be. Please tell Vance I've made my decision. I'm going home to Arfu. I hope to see you there as well. I'm just gonna gather my stuff together and say my goodbyes, then I'll head on back.
Now to talk to Vance.
I trust your talk with young Ian went well. I am quite interested in learning the results of your discussion. Did he come to a decision?
Before I talk about Ian, there's still the matter of Arifu to discuss.
As long as you maintain this level of civility, please proceed.
Give those people a chance. They're defenseless.
I suppose we could stop our raids on Arafu in light of this situation, but that just forces us to prey on others. Unless, many years ago, I survived by drinking from preserved blood packs I recovered from hospital ruins. The problem was that these blood packs are scarce.
Okay, simple. Arifu donates blood packs, and in exchange, you protect them.
Agreed. Please, take this proposal to Arafu. Speak with them and then return to me with their decision. I thank you for showing me that your kind can be trusted after all. It is a lesson I will not forget. Now, what of young Ian? Tell me his decision.
I'm not sure I should be the one telling you this.
If you fear reprisal from the family regarding his decision, know that I would never hold it against you. And as for Ian having you speak in his place, I find his trust sufficient enough to accept what you say is truth.
Well, Ian has decided to leave the family.
It saddens me to lose one of my flock, but I believe everyone has to follow their own path. All I was attempting to do was guide him. Now it seems that responsibility has fallen upon you. I hope you will be more successful. Please, I want you to take this. Consider it as an apology to you for all the hardships you had to endure finding this place. Goodbye, human. Our time together has been rather educational.
Okay, Murphy, I've got some sugar bombs for you. Not many, just a couple.
God damn, are you one ugly son of a bitch. So, what did you bring me?
Sugar bomb.
Sure.
Oh, wrong one. I got the sugar bombs.
Eh.
Yeah, there we go. Just,
Oh, come on. Pay more attention
sugar
to what
bombs
you're doing.
removed. Good, it actually added the caps this time. It's a chunk of money that I'm not going to ever see again. Whoa, mole rats. It's not the weapon I want to be using. Nope, shish kebab these things to death. Ah, there we go. Actually, now that I have 2 sets of the shish kebab schematics, I should probably go home at some point, safe house in Megaton, and actually craft another shish kebab, because this one is getting pretty low in durability. Doesn't look like there are any trapped toilets here. Actually, you know what? I think I'll take a drink and restore my health instead of using my supplies. What are a couple of holy crap. Who puts frag grenades in the sink? Wait a minute. A knife, a book, and a... Oh my god, a plasma grenade. I don't think I've ever picked that up before. That is a really good find, especially since you can come to this place at a really low level. A couple more supplies. Okay. I'm pretty sure a teddy bear in a toilet tank. Is there anything else in here? Nothing. That is weird. Off the wall. I think I've got everything in here. Okay. Now just to fast travel back to Arafu. Oh, Evan.
There he is, the hero of the day.
It's done, Evan. The family will never bother Arafu again.
I know. I talked to Ian, and he told me everything you did. I don't know how you did it, but goddamn am I glad you walked up that ramp and lent us a hand. Thanks again, kid. Consider yourself welcome back here any time you're in this part of the wastes.
One other thing, though. I have a proposal for you from Vance, the family's leader.
Interesting. It seems they wish to enter into some kind of agreement. I guess it's better than pointing my gun down that ramp all day and hiding inside at night. Let Vance know he's got a deal. We'll do it. I'll speak to the others. I'm sure they'll agree with me.
Good to know. Oh, and do you have any supplies you could spare?
I've been saving up stuff for emergencies, in case things with Arafu got tremendously bad. You're welcome to some of it if you like.
Thanks. I'll see you later.
Come on back soon. I may have some stuff for you.
All the things for you to give me. One single beer is what you call supplies? Oh, something that I might want to bring up, or just kind of say out loud, is the fact that, well, also because the text that I use for notes, some of you seem to have a hard time reading it, probably has something to do with the fact that it's pseudo-cursive. But I've, right after finishing at Arfu, I fast-traveled straight out to Paradise Falls because I'm basically headed northward, and I sold off some stuff. You guys didn't miss anything because there's a lot of, I don't know, I think it was about 10 minutes of haggling with traders that I slashed out. I don't know where exactly I'm going to make the cuts, though. Looks like I found a super mutant camp. Just save the game. Anything can go wrong. I might die. Probably not raiders in this camp. If there were, they'd probably be shooting at me already. So I'm betting on super mutants. Mason-Dixon Salvage. I don't ever remember this location, which means that there's probably nothing of real significant notice here. Centaur. Super mutant. Come on, man. Come out into the open. Stop hiding back there. Come at me, bro. Alright, let's do this the hard way. Oh, man. What luck. Did you see how many rounds he pumped into that tree and it just didn't splinter? So lucky. Post-apocalyptic trees are like indestructible. Maybe that's what I should make my armor out of. Untie him.
I'm alive! I can't believe it, I'm alive! Here, I managed to hide this stuff before they tied me up. You take it. It's the best I can do to thank you.
I'll take that. Now get a move on.
Here, thank you again. I'm gonna try and make it home, if it's still there.
Okay, where to from here? Let's head inside of the shack. Hoo-hwa. No enemies. That's good. Ooh, lockpick book. Let's pop this open. Not bad. A little bit of food. Pilot light. You know, this is really the one thing that, aside of exploration, because that is the biggest strong point of Fallout 3, the world and exploring it. But the other side of it is just the whole process of looting. And you know, I'm gonna be completely honest. Whenever I first played Fallout 3, I hated it. I hated this game whenever I bought it. And it's because I came straight off of Oblivion. And Oblivion has what you might call real loot, okay? Fallout doesn't really have what you would define as real loot, because, I mean, a normal gun and some ammunition, I don't really find that to be as wondrous or as, you know, eye-catching as, say, you know, a fire sword with +9 damage or something, which is kind of, you know, not entirely what Oblivion did, but it kind of did essentially the same thing. It had randomized loot of all different sorts. Hey, a lawnmower blade. Oh, well, he's taking his time leaving. I'll just come over here and grab the pilot light so I have the stuff to build a shish kebab in the event that I find the stuff that I need. I probably have the stuff back at my shack. I'm just too lazy to go back right now. But anyways, whenever I first played Fallout 3, I hated it because it was like, where is all of the loot? And you know, I basically had to muscle my way through about 10 hours of this game before I finally figured out, oh, the good stuff in this game, the loot in this game it's not, you know, intact. As in, like, the good stuff is, you have to make it. And you have to find the stuff to make the good stuff. So, I mean, once I kind of connected the dots that crafting made a difference, and the fact that it was about picking up stuff that was worth your time so you could sell it, then the game kind of started to click for me in how you're supposed to loot. Ooh, another skill book.
I must answer, of course. Of course,
And,
I was elected.
shut...
Sweet America. Of course.
Yeah, you were elected, Eden. You big liar. I know exactly what your secret is. Blech. But anyways, that was a really big thing for me. The fact that this game so thoroughly abandoned the traditional loot system of, you know, if you go through a dungeon, you're always going to find, you know, that big special chest at the end that carries some sort of an enchanted weapon that really does feel like a reward for... Uh-oh, we got a Yaguai. Die. Actually, you know, this is something worth bringing up. I think it was in the previous episode, maybe it was in an older episode of the series, but a couple of people started talking about the spelling of Yaguai. Y-A-O-G-U-A-I. Yaguai. That's how it's spelt. I think there was some debate over, you know, whether or not there was a Y in it. I don't know, I wasn't really following too close. I've never understood why someone would mix that up. I don't know. I probably shouldn't be talking about something that I was only paying like a quarter of... I only ever gave it a quarter of my attention whenever I saw the comments. Oh, they double-teamed a robot here. But yeah, Yaguai. Y-A-O-G-U-A-I. There's no Y in Yaguai. Can kind of see why someone would make that mistake. But, you know, whatever. Hooey. I didn't know that I was that close to the, Wait a minute, what the heck? Oh my god! Yaguai! Yaguai! Barbecue! Jeez, Lou. This... Oh my god! Jeez! Okay, okay. Rule and lesson for me. I need to stop talking about these things. Every single time I bring up a Yaguai, they seem to come out at me. And, I mean, the last time it was like one, maybe two came out at me whenever I was talking about them. This time around, a whole frickin' pack came out. That's it. Policy. No more... Come on. Got it. No more talking about Yaguais. Otherwise, they come out of the woodwork. So, mum's the word, not going to say another word about them. Those that shall not be named. Okay. Oh, that was the last copy of the shish kebab schematics. I completely forgot. This is a shack that I always seem to find, but I never really keep track of where it is, which is kind of odd that I always seem to find it. Completely accidental. I think I have the stuff to make a nuka grenade. Maybe 2 of them. Again? Maybe 3? No, I'm missing a Braxo cleaner and turpentine. Crap.
You're not involved in this. You want to keep it that way.
I really don't like the outcasts. Now that I have all 3 schematics, go ahead and save my game. Especially after that fight with the creatures which shall not be named. Yes, not going to bring it up again. Mum's the word. Now that I have all 3 schematics for the shish kebab, I can create the weapon at 125% durability. Here we go. This is the destination. But if some of you might be a little bit confused about how that works, the first set of schematics allows you to create the item at 75% durability, but that's a maximum, okay? How much durability the item has is strongly dependent on your repair skill. So 125% durability. Alright, eat static charge, Protectron. Single hit. Anyways, because it's based on your repair skill, the third set of schematics assumes that you're not going to have a level 100 repair. So you can get closer to having a full quality, a full durability weapon. Once more, show me the money. Oh, well, I didn't hit it, but I did get it in one shot still. So without a 100, without a level 100 repair skill, you can still get a high level of durability off of the item whenever you craft it. That's the whole entire intention of having more than 100%. That being said, you cannot make... Okay, Robo-Brain, you're next. Let's see if we can...
You could run.
Aha, got it. I think there's a Mr. Gutsy to my left. Yep, sure enough. Oh! Can't really use VATS because... Come on. Got it. The grenades will only explode on contact with these robot... grenades explode on contact whenever you use them in VATS. The problem is that Mr. Gutsy's, because they float, there's no way to hit their feet, as it were. But anyways, the idea behind the schematics is that with... Jeez, I'm gonna have to heal now. I think there's a Protectron up in the office tower. Ignore it. I'm just gonna move on. Okay. CO quarters. Let's head on inside. Let's see. It's a robot. Be a waste to use a grenade on it. Let's, that's not what I want. Here we go. Plasma rifle.
Right.
There we go. Pre-war book. There's plenty of stuff to be gotten from here. What was I talking about? I have so... What a way to go. Drank too much one night, got in the bath, realized he had to hurl, leaned over to the toilet, passed out, drowned in the toilet bowl. In all honesty, that's probably happened a whole lot to people, because the number of stupid ways to die, just in general. If you did a search on the internet of just drowning in a toilet bowl when you're drunk, I'm more than willing to bet that a lot of people have died that way. Oh. What was I talking about? Oh yes, the schematics. Long story short, the entire idea of having more than 100% durability, the idea of being able to craft at 125% durability is that you can only craft a weapon in 100% durability if you have a level 100 repair skill. So, in my case, especially with this character, since I'm not increasing the repair skill unless it's with skill books or the bobblehead, it means that my repair skill is ridiculously low, and as a result, any items that I craft have ridiculously low durabilities whenever I make them. So, I get a little bit of a boost. That being said, you cannot craft an item at more than 100% durability. Okay, there's a lot of stuff down here. And this is a big part of the reason why I'm here, though it's not the primary reason. Look at it. It's a beautiful bobblehead. Ah, wonderful. You've found a Vault-Tec limited edition bobblehead. The inscription on the base reads, "The best way to win an argument is to be the loudest. Your big gun skill has been permanently increased by 10 points." Alright, let's just take all of the caps in here. Just spam the space key. And for those of you who are curious why I use space as pickup instead of E, it's mainly because I've got such a ridiculous number of hours logged in on both Oblivion and Morrowind. And those games, from when they were made, first-person shooters weren't as prevalent. I'd save my game. And the way they mapped their keys was E was jump and space was pick up. So that's the reason why I use them that way. I've just got so many hundreds of hours. It's basically trained into my fingers. I can swap it out if I need to, but I have to think a little bit harder whenever I game, and I just prefer to use what I'm used to. There's an angry Gutsy behind the corner, or around the corner. I need to be careful. So, I'm assuming that a good number of you know why I'm here. If you don't know why I'm here, Mr. Gutsy's still angry. I think it's about time we take care of him. Did I get him? Nope. Once more. Ugh, I didn't get him. Try those circuits. There we go. If you don't know why I'm here, you're about to find out. It's the really big reward for going through Fort Constantine. And, this is part of the you gotta shoot him in the head quest. Even though I finished the quest, I killed Mr. Crowley in the previous episode, and took all of the keys that I sold to him. For the specific purpose of getting through this fort, there are a lot of doors in here that you cannot open with your lockpick skill. You have to have the keys, and there's a very unique piece of equipment at the end. Now, I'm not going to say what it is. You'll have to find out in a couple of minutes, but I don't know that I'm going to go through the quest. I don't know that I'm going to play through the necessary stuff in this game to use the equipment. At this point, I'm just kind of going for it to have it. To say that, hey, yes, I did pick it up. That being said, I might play through the main quest, because I need to play through the main quest to use the equipment. Hooey. I don't know that I'm going to play through the main quest. This is already a long playthrough, and if I'm going to be completely honest, the views, they've been steadily slipping down with each episode. There have been less views each episode, so I don't know how much longer I'm going to continue it. You know, DLC has always been an option by the end, but with the slipping views, I don't think that I'm going to do any DLC in the long run. Which is the main reason why I didn't have any of it active from the get-go, because I didn't know that people were going to hold enough interest in this playthrough long enough to, you know, basically to warrant me continuing on and powering through 5 separate DLC packs. But anyways, enough about that. That being said, well, I suppose I will say that there's a robo-brain around the corner. I can hear it. Let's just take this thing out. Oh my god, it's a sentry bot. Don't shoot. Don't shoot. Oh, thank god it didn't fire a missile. Would have blown me to smithereens. Okay. What was I talking about? Ah, yes. That being said, you know, if the view count for these videos swings up again, I could end up covering all the DLC in the long run. But, you know, at the current moment, I don't think that that's going to happen. But yeah, enough about that. Let's move on to another subject. There are a lot of flippin' skill books down here. I think I'm right around the corner from the pre-war money. I think I'm right around the corner from what I'm looking for. Where, oh where could it be? Bottle cap? Ooh, shotgun shells. Yeah, that, the Scrounger perk is actually starting to show up a whole lot in the ammunition that I'm picking up. It's pretty evident that I'm picking up more ammunition now, even if I can't use it because it's for the wrong gun. Because I have noticed that there are more shots available whenever I search any container. Just take all of this. What do we have here? Metal armor? I'll take the power fists. I'm not gonna bother with the metal armor, it's too heavy. Not worth the caps. Nuka-Cola? No. No. Shotgun shells. Don't want to be listening to this right now. Mentats? Darts. Some more ammunition. I think I'm done here. I don't think there's anything else amongst these bunks. And I already checked this chest. Let's go for the supplies next. coffee cups sitting around. That's one thing that I really have to hand to Fallout New Vegas. The fact that just about any sort of useless junk lying around, you could craft with it. Which, you know, New Vegas was more about crafting than it was about world exploration, which, you know, took some getting used to. But that's the crafting system is really what I found made New Vegas worth my time, because it was kind of jarring to not have that really, really rich and deep and well-designed world to explore. It was more of a linear experience with New Vegas, and in this one, that's really what the major pro is. It's the world space and exploring and everything, and I'm almost positive that I'm just repeating what I said in the previous video. I am quite repetitive. Oh my god. Jeez. You came out of nowhere. Okay, get rid of you. Oh look, it's Tara. She's the other mercenary that didn't make it. She's the only mercenary who didn't make it out of this place. Okay, this is what I've been after by coming here. And this is the culmination of several things, and check it out. Check it out, it's a fat man. No need for a big guns-gasm this time around, because I already have one back at my home, but all the same, absolutely worth my time. Don't know how much I'll be using the fat man, though. This is what I'm after, though. The T-51B power armor. This stuff is... Oh, crap, I'm over encumbered. There we go. The T-51B power armor. This is the strongest power armor that you can find in the game without having any of the downloadable content installed. Really wish I could go through those doors over there, but there's no way that I'm going to be hacking through it. Not with my science skill or my lockpick skill. Okay. Save my game just to be safe. But yeah, all of that stuff that all of that stuff that I brought up about having to play through the main story to use the equipment, that's what it has to do with. The fact that the power armor, you can't use... Son of a... I'm over encumbered again. The power armor, you cannot use... you can't wear it until you have... gotten power armor training, and to get that you have to either A, go through the Operation Anchorage DLC, or you have to play through the main quest. And if I played Operation Anchorage, there would be no point because there's stronger power armor in that. And since this is a vanilla playthrough,
Please don't tell me this. I'll miss you.
got rid of you. So, yeah, I don't know that I'm going... Oh, son of a... Like I said, I don't know that I'm going to play through the main story to be able to use the power armor. At this point, it's just the fact that I have it. You know, that's really... It's not great, but it's just the way that it is, because there's still a lot of stuff left to do. Before I leave... Because I need to head back to Paradise Falls to sell off some of this crap. Ooh, it's another micro nuke. Let's just finish, make certain that I didn't miss anything. Oh, son of a... Okay, I'm going to need to drop something a little bit more substantial than a piece of junk. More than half-broken pistol. Get rid of that. Alright. Let's see what's inside of this closet. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Nothing. Nothing. A big waste of my time was inside of that closet. Okay, I'm done here. It's time to head back to Paradise Falls and sell some stuff off. And if that's not enough, I've also got another place that I need to head after doing that.